Journey to self-discovery. Are you in any way dissatisfied with your life as it now stands? Has the pursuit, or even the achievement, of the goals you have set for yourself become somewhat frustrating? If so, read on. For one acquainted with the spiritual wisdom of India, the ideal life is not a fast-paced competitive run through a self-serve consumer paradise. There is a higher measure of success and happiness than the number of high-gloss gadgets, baubles, and thrills one can zoom through the checkout counter with before time runs out.
An awakened person will try to learn something worthwhile along the way, to gradually accumulate assets of permanent value. In the final analysis, the supreme accomplishment is to improve significantly the one possession that is really ours to keep, our consciousness, our sense of identity, our inner self. All else eventually slips away. Seen in this way, life becomes a journey of self-discovery. The journey of self-discovery is your guide to a new way of looking at life, a way proven to lead you to higher levels of awareness and satisfaction. Thousands of people like yourself are already experiencing these results. All it takes is some expert guidance, the kind available from a person who has already completed the journey, who knows the ways and means by which you can arrive safely at your destination.
In the journey of self-discovery, you will become intimately acquainted with a spiritual master about whom Harvey Cox, of Harvard School of Divinity, said, Srila Prabhupada is, of course, only one of thousands of teachers. But in another sense, he is one in 1,000, maybe one in 1,000,000. According to Dr. Cox, one of America's leading Christian theologians, Srila Prabhupada's life was pointed proof that one can be a transmitter of truth and still be a vital and singular person. Srila Prabhupada, the founding spiritual master of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, translated 140 volumes of the most essential works of Vedic literature. Complete sets of these books, with original Sanskrit and Bengal texts, have been purchased by thousands of university libraries around the world, and dozens of scholars have praised them. The principal lesson of the journey of self-discovery is that our conscious selfhood is not an accidental cosmic side effect, a fleeting electromagnetic discharge generated by a temporary configuration of subatomic particles at some point in space and time. Rather, each center of consciousness is itself an absolute, irreducible unit. Just as we are individual and personal, the superconsciousness is also individual and personal. In the Vedic scriptures, the identity of the superconscious self is revealed to be Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada describes Krishna as the greatest artist, the source of all beauty and attraction. The real key to happiness and satisfaction is discovering the eternal personal link between ourselves and the superconsciousness. This state is called Krishna consciousness, and in the journey of self-discovery you will learn how to achieve this, the highest and most pleasurable consciousness, in your own life. Krishna consciousness is loving consciousness. In the selection Absolute Love, Srila Prabhupada says to his audience, everyone is frustrated, husbands, wives, boys, girls. Everywhere there is frustration, because our loving propensity is not being utilized properly. Srila Prabhupada then goes on to explain how love is most fully experienced when directed toward the Supreme Person, Krishna, who can perfectly and completely reciprocate with everyone. This is the secret of lasting happiness. In Krishna, Enchanter of the Soul, Srila Prabhupada advises, a man is attracted by a woman is attracted by a man, and when they are united in sex, their attachment for this material world increases more and more. But our business is not to be attracted by the glimmer of this material world, our business is to be attracted by Krishna. And when we become attracted by the beauty of Krishna, we will lose our attraction for the false beauty of this material world. So for those who suspect that the real thing is something more than a soft drink, the journey of self-discovery will illuminate the path that leads to life's ultimate, most perfect destination.